Hey y'all, it's Jennifer Farr Davis, and it is mid-April, still in the midst of coronavirus and COVID. But this week, actually on Wednesday, we get to celebrate Earth Day. And I love Earth Day. It's a day to appreciate our environment and also think about ways to protect it. I think a lot of years it goes unnoticed because we're so busy, and maybe this year with COVID and the fact that we're all thirsting for the outdoors a little bit more and missing the opportunities to recreate, we'll be able to think a little bit more about Earth Day and what it means. And I'll also add that personally, and for a lot of folks, I think the idea of Earth Day, or maybe one of the reasons we choose to ignore it or neglect it most years, is it brings a sense of guilt, or like we're not doing enough because we're not doing enough. And this, I think, is the constant struggle with conservation and something I deal with a lot. Um, I wish I was doing better. Like my husband and I, there's all these things in our life that I wish we were more thoughtful about. I wish we used less. I wish we didn't get our kids certain toys. Like just this past Easter, we were limited with Corona and what we were getting them, but it felt like all this unnecessary junk in our lives. And even how we use our time, even how we drive around, sometimes it just feels like a lot. And I fly all the time for work too. So anyways, I think Earth Day, we're all like, yay, it's beautiful, we love nature. And then a big part of us is like, oh no, like we really take an inner look, we're not doing all that we want to really protect and preserve the planet. But I firmly believe this day is about saying, well, what can I do? And what small step can I take? And what small change can I make? And several years ago, Brew and I, my husband and I, we decided that each year we would just try to make like one change to our lifestyle to try to help the planet, because that it felt attainable as opposed to overwhelming. So one year when we needed to trade in our car, we got a Prius, and we love our Prius. Need to change the muffler. Sometimes we get really sick of our family when we're all traveling in it for a long ways, but we love that zippy little car, and it's enhanced our life and been a good environmental choice. Another year we got solar panels. There were some great government credits, which I think are coming back around, and it was a good deal for us to put solar panels on our house. And so we've used those now for the past 7 or 8 years, and that's been great, and it's helped our energy bills, which we appreciate. There's another year we just decided to try to eat more organic produce and support local farmers markets. And my husband still to this day, it just it annoys him so much when I get my grapes and blueberries from South America at the grocery store. And sometimes I still do it because my kids are hungry and I want to give them healthy options, but we try to be more thoughtful about it. So anyways, this year for Earth Day, I don't want people to dwell on what they are not doing. I want them to be hopeful and think about one positive step that they can do to make a difference, because really what conservation is it's a spectrum and it's a journey. It's like the trail, and we can either give up and take steps backwards and not make any progress, or we can say, I'm going to take one small step at a time. And it may take a really long time. I may never get there, but I'm going to go in a positive direction, and I'm going to go towards the place that I want to be, because it matters. So happy Earth Day. Think of one positive change you can make and get out and appreciate the gift of the environment that is all around us, and this year, particularly in our backyards. All right. Bye, y'all.